It's been a while since I made the last video, but here we are back with another one of Project Miata videos, and we're going to be painting the Miata. But before I decided to paint it, I went and tried a little bit of a budget fix. It's called combining two broken bumpers into one, and well, it didn't really work out. My measurements were off and the result looked just like something fit for a shitbox, which, well, I don't want the Project Miata to be that. So here's how it looked like. I recorded like 4.5 hours, but the result was bad, so we're not gonna use it. Just here's some clips, you can see it. And yeah, let's jump into like another proper fix. I bought a new bumper and then got a pretty good quote for the paint job. So we're gonna fix the front bumper, the side door that's dent when the car comes off the auction, and also the rear bumper, which was cracked a bit. I'll keep keeping the hood black. I think I like that look. It looks great and it's a bit unique. So yeah, let's jump right on in.
The bumper's gonna be replaced because this is my Frankenstein bumper that I made and it didn't work out. So I bought a new bumper that's gonna get painted white and really do a nice color match here onto the fenders. And the door has a dent on it from the auction, so we will replace that, get that fixed out, and should be good. For removing factory PPF, this is usually on your bumper, on your fenders, a little bit on your hood as well. And I have some on my door handles right here in the door handle cups, as well as right here in the trim. To remove it's pretty simple. You get a heat gun. See, this one goes inside. It does go inside. Turn it on. Oh, that's the door. Almost knocked the camera over. And start warming it up. The more you warm it up, the better the result should be. Because if you don't warm it up, you'll still pull it off. But the thing is, it might leave a lot of residue. Very nice and clean vinyl removal. Look at that. So I did the same for this side on the door. That's removed. Now to get to the door cups. It's a bit bigger piece, so you want to warm it up even more. I'd say instead of like, since it's a rounded area, it's going to be warmed up with the air that's coming up all the way. So I'll start from the bottom. Do a little bit and come from the top as well. Very nice. I'll do the same on the other side. Fujiwara tofu, yeah, for private use. Sticker, which is like a, I don't know, initial D reference because my car has white and it's black. One of my friends keeps on giving me shit for it. So we're gonna remove it for now. I have another one for backup if anything, if I want to put it back on. But we'll remove it for now and see how it looks with just clean, all white. And since the car will be nicely finished up, the rear bumper's gonna get painted, the front bumper. It's gonna look beautiful all around, so we'll see how that looks. And if you want to, we can apply another one onto here to replace it in the future. Very nice. Look at that. Off, clean, very happy with the stickers. Might go ahead and leave a review for the seller because there's some good quality decals right there. They come off without an issue and they look fine as well. I think we're ready for a wash. I'm gonna take a look around and see what else we can do. We're gonna remove these because the fenders will be resprayed. So let's get these out. I think they come out from here. They come out from one of the sides. Sure does. Almost broke it. That is what it is. And yeah, we will wash this up because it's a little bit dirty in here. Ooh, it's a little bit banged up as well. So might as well do some paint correction. I have some touch-up paint that I bought from Automotive Detailers or something like that, I think it's called. But yeah, should be some good stuff. Ooh, something sounds out of place. That is what it is. I think there's good. Bring the windows up. Don't want no water inside of here. And roof's fully down. Perfection. There we go, and we're ready to get washed. I have finished finished washing the car, did a chemical cleaning on all the sides, got rid of most of the tar and such. Now time to get it in, do a little bit of touch up, and I'll leave it for tomorrow. Camera's about dead. I had to stop the time lapse a bit early, but that is fine. I'll do some touch up today, and then maybe let's hear this cold start. Oh yeah. I washed the car up very nicely. Also then went ahead and dried it fully. So it is spotless and very clean. Boom, that should give me a lot of space all around. And I'll leave it running for a bit. I'll pop the hood, both hoods actually. The hood and the trunk, I mean. Because there's water and we want to rinse that off, let it go out. And yeah, it should be good. So I went ahead and picked up some automotive touch-up paint. There it is, Mazda A4D. Also a little bit of these things, a couple of these, which are like touch-up tips and such. You just like shake it and then hope it's fine. So we might as well just, use a little bit of the brush. Well, that's one way to do it. I mean, having the brush included is nice. So I did some touch up on the Miata, and we did it on this side this time. I'll leave it overnight because it's already 9:21 for today. And we'll see tomorrow when I come back how we can blend the touch up into the coat, into the paint itself. I was thinking of using some lacquer thinner on top of it, take the excess off, then polish it up, or do a clear coat and then polish it up. But I will see. I tried some lacquer thinner just now and it removed the paint all in general, probably because the seal was too fresh. So we will see about that tomorrow. So it's a new day and open the garage door, and we have some more sunlight in. There's a lot of little markings here on the back. So I'm thinking these major ones will be sanded down, reprimed and putty coated, so the bumper is like looking fine. But there's some other stuff like on the edges that I think I might want to touch up, since it will be just clear coated and I just like fade it out and clear coated. So might as well do it myself, so that if there are any imperfections, they'll be fine. Yeah, very clean on the sides. That's just that this bumper was hit and packed up from daily use, so it was a little bit bad here. And if I'm getting the car painted, might as well get the whole car, touched up everywhere. Yeah, that's a little bit more on the side here. No. I just spilled all the touch-up paint. Awesome. Awesome. That's unfortunate. Let's get some shop towels. I'll go along with this side, clean up this mess. Let me actually show you the mess, but not get any paint on my camera. There it is, spilled the touch-up. It is what it is. We'll clean it up and make it work. Here's my dual action polisher. Max Shine something, I don't remember which it was, but it was a good buy and it works well. I've never polished this car before, so this can be the first time. And we're gonna go with I have some Rupees DA Coarse High Performance Coarse Cutting Pad and High Performance Cut Polishing Compound. It's gonna be a very rough cut. Still not as rough as something going like with a piece of sandpaper, like a 2000, and then going in for polishing. So this is still way less than that, but it's still a rough cut. And we're gonna go just with this one. I think do the whole car. Shouldn't take that long, maybe 3 hours, 2-3 hours. car is fully polished up, and I've even tried some black polish on the hood, which was nice. It's just you need to cover up the white parts because it actually might like stain it if you leave it and don't wipe it afterwards, and a little bit less cleanup if you cover it with some tape. Time to take the bumper off and put on the primed bumper and then drive it to the shop. This should be pretty quick and 20 minutes. So let's get it done. There we go. The car is ready to go. I have pucked the other bumper into there as well because we need to take off like the front grille, the side indicator lights, and there's maybe some other like the trim for like the fog lights and such, and the fog lights themselves as well. Also the club, what is it called? Club front diffuser, or the air dam, but it's kind of small for an air dam. Very nice. The bumper is on. I'm kind of, and the car is like very clean. I'm very happy. I can tell you that. I am very happy. The car looking clean. I'm feeling good. It's just that keeping it this clean is kind of impossible because I have to wash it like every other day. But we'll see. Maybe I'll try to do something so I have a pressure washer for specifically for vehicles. I have to try like, I don't know, weekly bubble baths for the Miata. But we'll see how that works. This thing sounds incredible. It's been sitting there for a day. Mic even got wet. It's like 3 feet away from the, whatever it's called, from the exhaust. There's a condensation or something in it. Either way, I'll get you to the garage. And yeah, let's see what else we're doing today. So the bumper is off. I also found out that over here, why the bumper was cracked is because these are bent in. You see this one's bent in a little bit, this one's bent in, and this one's proper. Let's look more from the top, and there you can see it. See, that one's proper, and these two are, they were hit. That's why my bumper was cracked. Time to disassemble the bumper and take all the excess accessories like the diffuser and all the lights off so that it can be clean and ready for painting. For the backup camera, there were rivets in here, so I just removed them, drilled them out. It was pretty easy, and just 3 of them, and this piece comes off. There is another one with 2 more rivets on here, but it's for the actual housing for the reverse camera. I'll keep that since there's no need to remove that one. That was not damaged. And after removing the emblems from both sides, the bumper is now ready. I'll leave the wiring harness in and these pieces. Since it's behind, it's not getting painted, so it should be fine. But besides that, everything else is removed. The bottom lip as well. I think off camera I ripped that off. My dad helped me rip it off. So this one's good. Time to move on to the front bumper. This world's approaching Both bumpers are finished and taken off. I still left the front air dam or front splitter. I'll take that off at home because I might be changing that one out with something else, maybe a new one or from a different car. Let's see. Last things left to do is the handle and the mirror. Should be pretty quick and easy. The mirror is a very big pain in the butt because you just like remove the glass, the side window to get to it, but you can actually raise the window all the way up and then get in there with your keys and with like a Allen wrench take it out. So we'll try that. For the door handle, I don't know, I'll have to watch the video. I haven't done it before, but also should be pretty quick and simple. Should be get done in about an hour. We'll see how long it takes and I'll tell you. Very cool. And the mirrors came off pretty easily. Followed a tutorial by a guy. Showed do it pretty easily. I just never did the door handle, so I had to look that up. It's pretty simple. 2 T25 torque screws and a couple of clips. Then that came out pretty easily. And the mirror was simple, but quite a pain in the ass. But it's doable. I did chip the door, as always with my Careless. The paint is very fragile, and just a little bit, and it chipped. And here's the bumper. It also got matted down. The Mazda bumpers, and like all Mazda cars, very thin plastic on them, so it's not that easy to put a lot of plaster on top. But very good job. The bumper's very round and looks like the result will be great. As for the car here, also the door's been matted and both fenders, and the door was straightened out very nicely. Take a look at that. Has been touched up, plastered, and I believe primed. So it's ready, it's in the paint booth and ready to be painted. Looks very good. So as you saw, the car is ready and it's in the paint booth. They're gonna be painting it tomorrow. And they said if I get prep the interior materials today, they'll go ahead and spray it tomorrow at no extra cost, which is very nice. I'm thankful to them for that. So let's get to it. This is the big piece, and they provided me some materials for it actually, and they gave me this 320 grit sandpaper. There's 2 leaves here. That should be enough. This plastic is very soft, so I don't think I'll be able to wear up this much. And my dad gave me this snap-on real orbital 5.7 inch or 5.5 to 7 inch, I don't know, rotating like sander. And this one is padded. He had one at home which is not padded, but he said the padded one should be better because you'll be able to get more into angles and you'll have less chance of sanding down a surface flat, which should not be flat. So we're gonna go in through dry with 320 grit, and then we'll go and finish it up with a wet pass with a 600 grit. I should have 600 grit paper somewhere down here in my paint supplies, and we should be good to go. Yeah, let's hope it goes well, and let's hope it doesn't take up too much time. It's 7:30 right now, so we'll see how long it takes when it's finished. So that took a while, a really long while. I thought it was going to be like a quick, 1-2 hour job. No, it took 3 hours. It took 3 hours, but it's done. So take a look at this. Here. Look at it. I went ahead and assembled it with some spare parts that I had, and it looks pretty good. Here it is, all sanded down. This is the rough sand with a 320, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was a 320. Here's this side, and the top, this piece. Man, either way, it is sanded, and I still need to do another pass. I need to do a wet pass. What is a wet pass? That means I go wash it off real quick, rinse it off, and then go while pouring water, sand it with a 600 grit. I need to see if I have a 600 grit. If not, I go to sleep, and then I'll do it tomorrow morning once I get to the shop. Either way, let me go take a look what I can say, what I can have, and yeah, that was an experience. Way longer than I thought for this little piece, but yeah, it took a while. It really did take a while. I did sand off quite a couple edges as well, like made flat spots. Fixed it, sort of. So I don't know how it's going to look, but it is done and I did do it. So either way, it's going to get painted tomorrow. Here are the bumpers. As you can see, they are painted and they're looking pretty good. The paint was applied evenly and it is ready for a clear coat. Also the door and the front fender that was blended onto, which turned out perfectly. This looks like factory new. You wouldn't even know that there's car putty under there. Here's the car all painted already. The fenders were blended onto. And this one, front fender blended to here and also to the door over there. The door's looking very good. Looks like new. Bumpers also turned out very well. But it's time to get them assembled, so I'll set up a time lapse and get them back into place. So here is the Miata. It is assembled. I still will have to go home, take it off, and do some other things like put on the rear diffuser. But maybe we could do that on here. I don't know. We'll see about the rear bumper. But the front bumper will come off for sure because I still need to put in the fog lights. I don't know if I'll be putting in the front splitter. I might look at some options. I don't know what I'll be doing with that. I need to put on the emblem. There's like a little plastic grill piece right there. It's a black piece. I need to polish it up as well and then put it in. But overall, it's looking fantastic. It looks great. The mirror was a pain to get on. I mean, that's just kind of how it is. It's designed. There's not much space there. Handle went on easily, so that was nice. And the door looks great. Okay, it's time to take the car home. So let's start it up, get a cold start, see how nice it sounds in the thing, and take it out of here. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot more stuff to do at home with polishing up the black trim pieces and then reassembling it all together. So yeah, should be good. Car looks really very nice though. And there it is. So look at that. Car is looking fantastic. So I'll be doing a little bit of things. I got my rivets into my front bumper. That's nice. I still need to get one more of these for that side. I haven't put on the front bumper trim yet on the bumper yet though, but I have removed the rear, and I have struggled to remove the old M3M, and now I apply the new 3M. These are all 3M pieces right here. And then I have some Loctite as well. They was a little bit fatter, and I was like, let's mix it up. Maybe that will hold better as well. Got some Loctite in here, adhesive, so double-sided tape. And then also for the front splitter, got a little bit of this, cut it up, and it fit. Exactly one roll was enough, and I had a little bit more of cut-up pieces left over. So that's nice. And here is the bumper. I off camera went and put on the reverse lights. And the thing that helped me the most for removing the adhesive is this little wheel. It spins, made out of like a light rubber, and it rubs away, but it also removes all the stickers into like little clumps. Using a heat gun beforehand, I have it right here. Heat gun, then going over with this with a little bit of force. It was a quick job to get it off after I figured it out and struggled with using a screwdriver. My finger, messed up my finger as well, but besides that, it's fine. Let's get into my car and first change this part out. Then I'll keep working on the bumpers. I got the interior painted, and we have the 4 pieces right there. We need to change them. Got some of the pieces here, another one over there, and last piece up here. I had some like mounting places, drying with super glue, but I'm like, it's whatever. If it's gonna stick in place, it's sticking in place by itself. So let's get into place. The rear bumper is done, the trim pieces are in, and the reverse lights are in. It turned out very nicely. Here we are going to start with the front bumper, and it shouldn't take that long. We'll see how long it actually takes, but yeah, let's get to it. car, and the bumper is complete. Car is finished, fully assembled. Got the wiring done for the little things today. Let's take the wrap off. There we go. And that's how it is. I don't know, maybe I should have gotten the smoked out ones. Maybe that would have been better fit, because like it's supposed to be black in that area, and if I had the smoke they would have blended in with the grill more. But this is how it looks, so it's fine. Let's look around the car as well. I also aligned up the hood. Now it's fine, and it's well centered all around, it seems. All I needed to do was mostly just a little bit shift the corners of the hood mounting. I bent the fender a little bit over there, just a tiny bit, to nudge it so it doesn't rub anymore. And for the lock, I shifted it left, and that got it now straight. Lock doesn't pull it to the right, and it's good. Interior as well, that is very nice. Adds that extra light to it, matches with the door panels. They are quite bright, the little things, but I mean, that's a good thing. Look at that. Yep, very nice. The rear also had the LED upgrade. You can go check out that video as well, where you upgrade all the lights all around, and it looks great. I did not wire in the turn signals though, so we only have the default, and the things will just stay white, which I think is fine. I could have done it, but I need to run the wire from the bumper to the headlights, and that's going to be an extra thing to take off. I need to take off the bumper, so I just left the cables there wrapped up. There's some photos maybe here I can show you, but I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, thanks for watching, and come check out another video in the future. Bye.